Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 2 gang, y'all, let's get it, y'all. Part 2 gang, let's get it. Wait, just scratch, y'all, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Man, that jump's crazy, man. Bro say, man, I ain't never want to do it, man. I ain't never want to do that, man. That was his idea, man. Now, you know what I mean? That jump crazy, man. He messed the money up. We ain't got no parlay, man, no more. Or none of that. All kind, a little bit of zooms, and wham-whams. I'm like, psh. Bro was like, man, that jump lame, man. I'm telling you, man, that jump lame. Like, for real, man. Fruit lame for that, man. Like, I'm getting tired of these dudes, man. Like, all these dudes, just because they want to be part of the red team, because we deep. Sick of all these weak dudes, man. I'm like, man, that jump crazy, man. He was like, man. He just walked away. He ain't had no more kicking for us. When he walked away, everybody was like, man, see, that's why I ain't joining the red team, man. For what? If I gotta follow somebody that orders like fruit, I gotta have somebody like him being my boss, telling me what to do and this and that. So I was like, bro, I can't do it. I can't listen to nobody. I can't have nobody make me do something in prison. I'm already locked up. I'm locked up. Do y'all understand what that is? I am locked up, man. Just imagine taking orders from somebody that can make you move the way he wants you to move, man, while you already locked up. Are you kidding me, man? I can't go through that. And that's the main reason why I never joined that stuff, man. It's a lot of reasons, but that's one of the main ones, man, because I want to be my own boss. I want to make myself do what I want to make myself do. I don't want to do nothing that I don't want to do. And that's just that, man. I'm looking at my homeboy James, for example. He's tangled up in all of this. And look, he don't even want to be involved in none of the stuff they doing. It's majorly understandable that he came from the street with this thing and he's serious about it. And maybe the homies that he was running around with in Norfolk, maybe they was on the type of time that he was on, man. But like, he was showing signs that he just wasn't on that type of time. Like, he wasn't on that type of time, period. But it was crazy because the red team did exactly what they said they was going to do. Run the store, they opened up their own store box. Got Newports and Blacks with store box. All of that, man. So the red team looking like they doing good off this lick, man. But it looked like they preyed on the weak. So I couldn't stand the move that they made. I ain't even gonna lie. A lot of people couldn't stand the move that they made, man. So they continue on doing them. They continue on doing them, man. And for real, at the end of the day, man, the red team gonna be the red team, man. They got the numbers, so they're gonna do what they want to do. So we was able to live with that because it wasn't affecting me. It wasn't like they was running down, stealing out my box. You know what I mean? Like, they went and stole the man's stuff while he won't there, then went upstairs and beat him down. You know what I mean? Like, that was crazy. Like, I felt like they probably felt like they couldn't go up there and beat him down and take the stuff and get away with it. So they stole the stuff. Then they went and beat him down, which was wild. So, like, they gonna do them, man. Now they in the pod. After they done made that play, you know, they letting off more fear. You know what I mean? It's more dudes coming up there that's a part of the red team. They getting more deeper in 4C. And it's looking crazy. It's looking crazy, man. So I ain't even gonna hold y'all, man. One of the other moves that kind of like threw the dude, Lil James, off my homeboy, man, was when I told y'all, like, he kind of get money sometimes. Like, he didn't have a way to get money, but like, he had people from Norfolk dudes and other buildings that he rock with that would throw him to work, or he would get to, sometimes he would get to, not a big amount of work, but he would get to work and he'll get money. But usually when he get to work, he'll be getting the hard stuff like D-Block, Hardy's Chicken, stuff like that. So I can remember one time he had got the Hardy's Chicken. And I didn't know he had Hardy's Chicken until we was on the big yard one day and he had told me, man, like, yo, look, like, man, bro, look, I'm trying to get this stuff. I'm trying to get this bag this dude got over there on the one building, man. He was like, man, you don't know the yard, man, right there. See him out of the yard, man. See if dude would throw it to him, then he could throw it over to me. So I'm like, for real? I was like, what, you got some la-la? He was like, nah, I got some hardball. I was, oh, all right. So I hollered at the yard man. Yard man was like, bet, as long as he throw me something, I'll do it. So I plugged him with the yard man. So they make the play. So he's out there getting money, you know what I mean? I didn't ask him how much Hardy's Chicken he had, but he's out there getting money. I looked over at the red team, you know what I mean? They watching him get money, you know what I mean? They ain't saying nothing. Of course, they got his back. My bro out there winning. So when we come back in the pod, I don't know who he was selling to. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know who it was, man. But all I know is it was this black dude, man, that moved from 4A into 4C. Now, he was in the non-tobacco pod. So he moved up to our joint, to the tobacco pod. So now that he's in our pod, As soon as he came in the joint from when we came back from rec, he was hollering at bro instantly. So when I seen him hollering at bro off top, I was thinking it was for Hottie's chicken. That's what I was thinking. It was for the Hottie's chicken. Maybe he got to talk to him about that. So he was talking to him about the Hottie's chicken. So he made the play with the dude with the Hottie's chicken. Now the dude, I guess all the red team members didn't really see him talking to him or making a play or whatever the case. But all I know is we was going to commissary that following Monday. So we was going to commissary. The dude still going to commissary, even though he came from another pod. He just got to go without a pod, but he still go to commissary. Man, this man go to this commissary, man. People come back up the steps and say, man, look, somebody getting robbed downstairs. So I didn't know who it was. You know what I mean? But I already know who was doing the robbery. The majority of the time, it was the red team. So when they said it, I didn't even know who they was talking about. Man, I promise you, man, the black dude come up the steps, looking sad. He was looking sad because he didn't look like he was on no, like he was a punk, but he just, you know, when you outnumbered and people roll up on you with the banger and they telling you to give your commissary bag up, what you gonna do? You gonna fight or you gonna give it up, man? It's an option you gonna have to make, man. I'm telling y'all. That's why I be saying stay out of prison, because you can get put in a predicament like this, man. If you're not tough, somebody gonna try to take your commissary. You like to eat, somebody gonna take your stuff. You get a TV, somebody gonna take that. You get a Walkman, CD player with the kiosk machine, whatever. Somebody gonna try to take it if they think you weak. And that's just how I go, man. That's why I be telling y'all, stay out. The black dude came up the steps looking traumatized. He came up the steps looking traumatized. First person he went to was James. He run straight to James' cell. James slept in cell 9. He goes straight to James' cell. You see him talking to James through the crack of the door. They get James' door open. James come out. He step out. He talking to the dude. Next thing you know, James shoot over there and holler at Fruit. So I see him talking to Fruit at Fruit door. Fruit get his door open. Now they in the front talking to each other. So they talking to each other. And you see James kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, they wild, da. So the dude like, man, you know what I mean? I don't know what Fruit's saying, but all I heard was James like, man, that was my stuff y'all robbed him for. That stuff in his bag, he owed me on that on store day. What is you talking about? What is you talking about, Fruit? What you got going on, man? Y'all, he was like, man, Fruit was like, look, I just seen Fruit shaking his head. I don't know what Fruit was saying, but I can hear Bro, because Bro was a little bit more angry than Fruit. You know what I mean? So Bro just walked away. Bro walked away. He walking laps looking mad. Bro walking laps just like, shh. He just looking super mad. So he walk over there with us, my homeboy seen, he was like, what's up, bro? You good? He was like, man, it's all crazy, man. He was like, man, say word, these idiots that robbed the dude that owed me on commissary. He was like, what? He's like, yeah, man, he done robbed the dude. I was like, man, that's crazy, bro. I was like, man, see that Joe reckless, man. That Joe, your car reckless, bro. Real talk, man. He's like, man, I'm getting tired of this Weezy, man. These dudes idiots, man. I'm sick of this, man. Then the big homie, he be sanctioning this stuff. He was like, man, this stuff whack, Weezy, man. I'm telling you, man. I was like, that Joe crazy. Kept on walking laps. So whatever it was, I think they gave Bro, whoever took the stuff, I think they gave Bro the tobacco products that he ordered, which was the tobacco products, which was 2 boxes of Newports, which is 20 packs of Newports, and a crate of Blacks, which is 10 packs of Blacks. So they gave him that back. And I think that kind of like, you know, made it a little bit more easier for him to accept what had happened. You know what I mean? So like James, he was mad in the beginning, but like, I guess when they gave him that, it calmed him down, which I didn't know why. You know what I mean? So when I called him later, like, bro, did you ever get that straight, man? He was like, yeah, I got it straight, man. He was like, well, they wicked though, man. They wicked, man. These dudes wicked, man. I was like, what? He was like, man, Fruit pulled up on me, man, and told me, man, look, dude ain't homie. So look, we're gonna give you this back. You get your tobacco products back, but make him still pay you everything he owe you next, commissary. So I'm like, what? He like, yeah. He was like, man, so I had to pull up on the black dude, man, and tell him, man, like, look, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with you getting robbed. You know what I mean? He said the black dude was like, yo, homies robbed me. He's like, man, I don't care. I ain't got nothing to do with you getting robbed. You know what I mean? When you go back to commissary, man, I need my money. You know what I mean? So like, they was making Bro be somebody who he ain't wanna be, man. And that's a freaking psycho going on a red team, man. So boom, the man still gotta pay his debt, man. I promise you, the black dude stayed in the park 2 more days. After that, black dude checked in. Black dude was out of there. Man. He couldn't take it no more. Black dude went to the hole. He might as well live in the hole. You gonna make him pay a whole nother order of what he was about to come pay and your homies robbed him? Where they do that at, man? It didn't make sense, man. It didn't make sense. I'm telling y'all, a lot of stuff didn't make sense. And I knew James was getting tired of it. I knew he was getting tired of it, man. So another situation ended up happening, man. Now, I didn't know that James had like family in other spots. Like, you know, people do though. People got family everywhere. Tidewater, this part of Tidewater, maybe other countries, maybe other states. It depends. You know what I mean? People have family everywhere. So with Bro being in the red team, like I don't know what be going on in other joints. All I know, Fruit was from Tidewater, but he wasn't from our city. He wasn't from Norfolk. You know what I mean? But I don't know what had happened on their side. You know what I mean? When this was going on at, but a dude came in the pod, man. A dude ended up coming in our pod. When the dude came in the pod, like, I don't think James knew him. Like James saw him off the rip. I don't think James saw him off the rip. But when he came in the pod, immediately, like, he was rocking with the red team. Like, you know what I mean? Like, rocking with the red team crazy. But, like, you know, like, I guess because of his city or whatever the case, that's where he was from. Then I looked up, he was talking to Fruit. You know what I mean? So he talking to Fruit. Then I looked up again and seen him talking to another dude from their city. So I was like, oh, he must be from where Fruit and them from. So he was talking to them, having a conversation. You know what I mean? He was kicking it with them. James finally get up. When James finally get up, James get up and see dude. James was like, man, Chris, what's up, man? What's up, man? Chris was like, man, what's up, Buzzo? What you doing in here, man? James was like, man, I've been in this pod for 2 years, man. He was like, when you get up here? He was like, man, I just got up here today. You know what I mean? He was like, man, for real, bro, I got a little bit to do, man. He was like, when you get locked up? He would start talking, telling them, you know what I mean? So they reminiscing. So everything was love, man. It's my word. James go in his cell, come back out, give bro a decent bag, hit him off. You know what I mean? Looked out for him, crazy. So when it was time for dinner, we was walking the child, had seen James, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, bro from the town? He was like, nah, he ain't from the town. He from such and such. He was like, but that's my buzzing though, you know what I mean? He was like, we related for real, you know what I mean? So I'm like, for real? Like, yeah, we related for real. So he was like, yeah, dude, cool though, you know what I mean? I was like, he on the red team? He was like, nah, he ain't on the red team, but he, you know what I mean? He just, you know, we like affiliated because of our peoples or whatever. So he broke it down to me. I was like, all right, so we go eat and come back. When we get back in the pod, everybody was standing over there by fruit sale, like, and every time it's a situation like that where everybody all grouped up and it's the red team, like, it's always something that's gonna go on, man. So boom. So seeing them grouped up over there wasn't something that we was always happy about, to see them grouping up, because we know it didn't have nothing to do with us. You know what I mean? But to see them over there 5, 6, 7 deep, they all standing over there by fruit sale. You know what I mean? I see James kind of like, you know what I mean, like talking, like, you know what I mean, like, you know, like in the middle of the conversation. Then you see Fruit kind of like overriding whatever James is saying. The only reason why I say overriding, because like the dude Fruit was just like, I see them kept doing this, like, no, that's out, like whatever, like that's out. You know what I mean? And they was talking. So they all going back and forth. They having a major big powwow over that joint. That's my word. They all talking. They have a conversation. So everybody just come in the pod, everybody walking in from child, like, yo, red team got going on. So everybody looking. You know what I mean? Everybody looking to see what they got going on. So looked up, seen the dude that just moved in the block. He moved in cell 2. Now cell 2 is the second cell. So he's standing by his cell over there like that. You know what I mean? Talking to another dude from their city. So the dudes from Fruit in them city, you know what I mean? I seen him go talk to Fruit. So Fruit leave from talking to James in the powwow he was at, and he's talking to one of the dudes from his city. So he talking to the dude from his city. The dude from his city trying to holler at him. Fruit still doing the same thing. Nah, we ain't trying to hear that. Whatever he was saying, he was going like this. Nah, that's out. Whatever the case. So he talked to him, leave, go back over there with a red team. The dude go back over there with a dude who just moved in the block. The dude Chris, he over there telling him something. So the dude Chris was just like, man, like, you know what I mean? Like he just his face was telling it all. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, like he looked scared a little bit. You know what I mean? But you never know the reasons behind this stuff, man. So what that came back was that the dude Chris had supposed to have told on a co-defendant, which was on the red team, which was from the same city as Fruit and them. You know what I mean? So I guess it was like, this is early in the 2000s, y'all. So like having paperwork and like having like something like that, like to prove, like it wasn't really jumping like that in there. I ain't even gonna lie. If you got that bone on you, you got that bone on you, and that's just what it is. Now, the dude Fruit, with him being from the same city, you would think he'll be a little bit more compassionate of like trying to figure out if this is a lot or whatever the case. But the word just was getting back that he's told on his co-defendant. You know what I mean? So now James is talking up for him, and James is basically like, yo, I don't like, man, like y'all ain't got no proof, man. My buzzing ain't do that. My buzzing ain't do that if y'all ain't got no proof, man. Like, he ain't do that if y'all ain't got no proof. So the dude Fruit, like I say, I guess that's why he was saying, no, that's out. We gotta have him, you know what I mean? So it went from Fruit even caring about this man. This man is from the same place that Fruit is from, man. Y'all think Fruit care about that, man? Fruit don't care about nothing but red, y'all. So boom, that's all he cared about, man. I promise you, this dude from the same city. Red team gets scrapped up. You start seeing the other ones come out they cell. Everybody getting scrapped up. Everybody got their shoes tied tight. Everybody looking serious in that jump. James in the middle of the jump looking crazy, man. So we all standing over there by my man's cell. My man sleep at cell 14. So we not far from the action. But we all standing over there. We like 4 deep. We standing over there. We like, what's up, bro? You good? Because we was really tired of all of this. I'm not even gonna lie. We was tired of all of this, man. We was tired of like just going through stuff and we were just tired of like the pod just going through stuff because of these guys. Now, we weren't in there trying to be no superhero towards the red team, but at the end of the day, we definitely are rock with James if it's a situation. Just because bro from the town. He's from Norfolk originally. Before the red team, he's a Norfolk guy. So we gonna rock for that reason alone. So we was on it like that. Like, what's something good, bro? He was like, yeah, man. They trying to violate my buzzing, man. Yeah, man, they trying to violate my buzzing, man. Like, they jump crazy. Like, for what? He was like, man, I don't know, bro. They saying that he told on his Cody, part of this set on the red team. You know what I mean? The word got back because, you know, my buzzing grew up over the same side as Fruit and them and them, da-da-da-da. So he talking about like that. I'm like, so what's up, man? What's good? He was like, man. Like, I was like, what you saying? You gonna stop them? He was like, man, yeah, they got it. You can't do it, bro. Like, for real, like, bro, listen. If you get in a physical altercation with them, bro, like, we definitely ain't gonna let you get banked, bro. He was like, nah, y'all ain't got nothing to do with this, Weezy. Nah, y'all stay back. This is my business, Weezy. This is my business right here, man. Like, I ain't got time, you know what I mean? To be trying to do that, bro. Like, bring y'all in this, man. Like, y'all just chill, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, if something go down, bro, we gonna be there, bro. Like, that's a lot. He was like, man, look, it's all good, bro. He's like, I'm just trying to stop them from, you know what I mean? So he called his buzzing over there. So what Fruit and them said was that. So he walked over there. So you see that his buzzing Chris over there kind of explaining what's going on, kind of explaining what happened, whatever the case. So he explaining the joke. So I see the dude James, he's standing there like he right beside, you know what I mean, right beside. Then you just seen Fruit grab James and was like, walk. So they walked like back by cell 22, back by the back door. He got him way over there, and they was just right there. All you can see is Fruit back, and you see James facing us, and he was just like, you just see Fruit kind of like, Fruit looked like he was in the orchestra, y'all. He was like, so boom. I don't know what Fruit told him. James was like, he walked back over there with his cousin Chris. He was like, I hope you ain't snitch, man. You know what I mean? His cousin was like, man, his cousin ain't even have an answer. His cousin ain't even have an answer, man. I promise you, man. He ain't even have an answer, man. Fruit was like, man, go ahead, man. Take your ass in that cell. He was right by Fruit said, man, go ahead, take your ass in that cell, man. Take your ass in that cell. I looked at all them young boys. Them young boys was looking hungry in the face. Them niggas was like, them niggas was drooling. Goddamn it, them niggas was waiting for some goddamn rap. Them niggas was, goddamn, dude went to cell. Dude was like, that nigga went in that goddamn cell, man. That's all you seen was 3 niggas going in that bitch. 3 niggas went in that bitch. All you seen was Fruit say, Koosh. Fruit closed the goddamn door himself. He had his shit rigged up where he can just slide it. He was like, Koosh. He slammed that goddamn door. All you seen was him and James at the front window like this. The whole time, all you hear is, nigga, fuck you, nigga, fuck, telling blood. Nigga, fuck, bitch. They was fighting hard as a bitch in that bitch. They was rumbling. The nigga James was just looking. James was like, after like 2 minutes of the fight, James said, all right, man. Fruit was like, doom. He pulled the door. All you seen is dudes come out. Red team dudes come out like, they love putting that work in. They step out. James going to cell. James running the cell. James in there for a second. Next thing you know, get up, Chris. Come on, Chris. Come on. He walking out with him. His cousin hit the ground. Boom. He's like, man, come on, get up, bro. Get up, bro. Come on, man, get up, bro. The man wasn't moving, man. That man was just stuck on the ground. I was like, I'm looking at him like, man, this is crazy right here, man. I'm like, yo, this is wild. Right? James was like, man. Dude looked up, dude was like, he was like, man, this is my word, James. Man, I ain't tell on that dude, man. That's my word on everything, man. On our grandma's life, I ain't tell on that dude, man.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.